The last time we were here, we were doing some surveillance of the auditor's office. Yes, we were doing surveillance at the Douglas County Auditor's Office on October 15th, 2012. Hello, my name is Terry Dean Nemmers, and it's November 1st, 2012. Welcome to another edition of Lion News. Lion News can be found at lionnews00.blogspot.com. On October 15th, 2012, Kathy Tangen and I were doing surveillance of the Douglas County Auditor's Office. We've been previously doing some video for a video we just put up recently, or I put up recently. City of Glenwood can't get rid of their stink, and she wanted to stop at the Douglas County Republican Party office to pick up some signs because she's a Republican. So she wanted to pick up some Romney signs and some voter ID signs and some marriage amendment signs. So I was laid back, you know, not really paying too much attention. But I did notice that all the officials there were very, 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 very upset. So we asked them what the deal was, and they said that they had been receiving reports from people who had been going down to the auditor's office to get absentee ballots, that they've been instructed if they did not fill in the constitutional amendment sections of the ballot, that it had absolutely no effect on the election. All right. Now, according to the Secretary of State's website, Mark Ritchie has written, question, is it true that if I don't vote on a constitutional amendment, it is the same as a no vote? Answer, yes, that is true. Constitutional amendments by law must be passed by a majority of all of the voters who vote on election day. Therefore, if you don't vote on this question, the effect is the same as having a no vote. All right? So allegedly, they're being told by the Douglas County Auditor or their staff that if you don't vote on the constitutional amendment, it has zero effect on the tally. All right? Completely opposite of what the official Secretary of State website says. So you can see where these people at the Republican Party are all bent out of shape. All right? So they had said that they had gone down there and read the auditor's office, the Riot Act, and they just gotten back a little bit ago, and they still weren't very happy at all. So I said, well, for one thing, the last thing you want to do is go down there and scream at them before you have video evidence of what's going on. I said, what you really should have done was have someone like me go down there with a camera, because I have one, and I will go down there and videotape it for you, which of course they were happy about. And I said, once you have the evidence, then you go down there and you yell. Then you yell and scream at them, right? So they said, well, they were happy as heck that I had volunteered to go down there. So Kathy and I went down there, and you'll see the video in just a few minutes. And we got the results. We came back, and they were just happy as clams. And I said, you know, again, never, never, never go down there and yell and scream at them, because chances are, when you go back down there after you've already yelled and screamed at them, they're not going to do the same thing again. All right? But irregardless of our results, they were happy that we videotaped it, and we gave them a copy of it, and they were happy with the copy too. So, something I want to tell you folks. If you can't trust the people to give you the proper instructions, how can you trust those same people to count the votes properly? You can't, can you? All right? So now, watch the video of us checking out the lawless Douglas County Auditor's Office. Thank you for your time. Bye.
Hi, I have a couple questions about absentee voting. Do you know exactly how you're supposed to fill it out or the requirements?
This is the application for an absentee ballot. Question 1 explains the reasons for needing an absentee ballot. You would have to be able to check one of those options.
Okay.
And then number 2, we are in the general election. Then we would need your name, date of birth. If you have a driver's license number or ID card number, you can put it here. Last 4 your social security number. Number 6 is the address where you live. And if you wanted to vote right now, we can give you the ballot right now, or you could take it home with you, or we can mail it out if, per se, you're picking up the applications for somebody else.
Do you have instructions that go along with it, or can you tell exactly how to fill it out at all? If it has to be completely filled, or how each section is, you know?
You would just read the instructions here.
No. She's talking about the actual ballot.
The ballot?
Yeah.
When you fill it out, is there any instructions with it, like?
Yes. We do send instructions along with it, whether if you're a registered voter or a non-registered voter.
Okay.
What would need to be
But as far
completed.
as how, you know, if it has to be with a pen or everything has to be marked in, or those types of instructions?
Okay. Where are you registered?
Douglas County.
I was just going to get one for... These are the instructions that we send when we mail the ballots out. If you're a registered voter, these are the instructions that would accompany your materials. There's 2 sides. If you're a non-registered voter, you would get this set of instructions.
Okay. And you're supposed to fill it out with pen or pencil, or?
Yes, it says here on here, pen with black ink.
Okay. And then if you make a mistake, or, I mean, if you fill in something you didn't want it, or you do, does it make any difference, or? I mean, if you make a mistake on it, or, I mean...
Well, say you don't fill some of those out. Is that going to have an effect on it if you don't answer some of the questions, or?
If you're voting on a position, the gray shaded areas tell you the positions that you're voting on.
Okay.
And the gray shaded areas tell you how many people per position that you can vote for.
Okay.
So if you look at both sides of your ballot, you will see the gray shaded areas. They list the position and how many people you can vote for. You have 2 sides to your ballot, so you look over both sides. This year for the November election, you do have 2 constitutional amendment questions that are included on your ballot.
Okay.
This is question 1, this is question 2.
Okay.
Whether you vote yes or no on those questions, these 2 paragraphs tell you what effect that would have on those 2 questions.
Okay.
For the constitutional amendment questions, if you do not vote yes or no, if you decide to leave one of those questions blank, it has the same impact as voting no on the constitutional amendment questions.
Okay.
And again, this is question 1 and question 2.
Okay.
And it only applies to those 2 questions.
So can I take